Hey, welcome back. So today I was thinking about a conversation I had where someone said, "Oh, thank God I've never needed to come see you as a patient." And so I was kind of pondering that. What did they actually mean? And what they were saying is, I've never had back pain is really what they were saying. Is that I haven't had back pain, and unless you have back pain, you don't need to go see a chiropractor. Well, that's fine. If that's the if that's what you want to pigeonhole chiropractic into, you certainly can. But you should be informed that there's a lot more to it. So, for example, let's say you come in and you sit across from me in the office, and it would be this room, but it'd be on the other side of the room, so you can't see that side yet. But you'd sit with me, and I'd just ask you some questions. Like, for example, have you ever had headaches, dizziness, lightheadedness, ringing in the ears, numbness in the face, metallic taste in your mouth? Do you sigh a lot? Do you always have to stop and go? Do you have anything with ADD, ADHD, sleep apnea, insomnia, depression, anxiety? Do you know why I listed those? Because anytime there's a misalignment of the first vertebra in your neck, it'll interfere with the brainstem. Now, how does it interfere with the brainstem? Well, because your spinal cord is the thickest at the top. Your brain comes down and becomes the spinal cord, so it's really thick at the top. And as it goes down, nerves branch off and come out, and your spinal cord gets thicker, thinner, and thinner, and thinner, until at the bottom it's just a bunch of nerves that hang like a horsetail. But at the top, it's a big, thick cord with millions of nerves going through it. So when it's thick and the first bone, pretty much most of that opening is covered up by that vertebra, by the spinal cord. And if it's misaligned, it'll really tug on that. It'll cause tension on the brainstem and the whole brain. It'll cause the things we talked about. So what if you don't have any of those symptoms? Shouldn't we still check and see if there's a misalignment there that potentially could down the road cause something like that? That would be your choice. But so basically what would happen is I would ask you a ton of questions like that. Like, do you have any heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux? Because if the nerve to your stomach is affected, well, then those are the things you'd have. Those are the things people say, "Oh, I'm just stressed out. That's why my stomach's not digesting food properly." Or, "I'm always constipated. I've always been constipated. I'm always going to be constipated." Well, why is that? Maybe something's not working right. That's where chiropractic comes in. So what we would do is we'd find out what you need, and then we'd tell you what we offer, and then you get to decide whether you want to proceed or not. And that's what chiropractic in this office is all about. So if you're asking the question, is chiropractic for me, or do I need chiropractic? Well, that all depends. Do you want to be healthy? How healthy do you want to be? Is there a limit to how healthy you want to be? Can you be healthier than you are today? Are symptoms a determinant of sickness? Do I just want to look good and feel good, or do I want to make sure that there's no degenerative processes in my body that could affect my quality of life in the future? So what we do is, when we move on from the consultation room to the exam room, is what we're going to do is say, "Hey, okay, let's first find out if you're a candidate for our style of chiropractic." Meaning, can we help you? We've helped thousands of people in the past, and we get phenomenal results with people who are here for wellness care as well as people who are here for injury care. But in your case, we need to find out what's causing the problem. We need to find out what kind of shape your spine is in. Is there any disc damage? Are there any bone spurs, degeneration? Are there nerves that are being pinched? Once we get all that information, we'll tie it all together, and the other doctors and I will be able to tell you whether we can or can't help you. And if we can help you, we'll tell you how. And if we can't help you, then we'll still work with you and say, "Hey, listen, I would recommend you see this other doctor. And if you want, we can call them for you. If you want, we can kind of help you decide what's right for you and what paths and processes you should pursue." Either way, we'd love to help you out. So think about this. Let us know if chiropractic is for you. If you have the question, if you're not sure, if you just want to come find out what chiropractic's all about, that's the process you'd go through. So take care. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.